Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. In the last episode, we finished down in the Under, chasing Venus, got the main gate key, which we've probably ascertained is going to be for the Shadow Pokémon Lab in the desert, and also came here to Agate Village to use the Time Flute and summon Celebi. We did a lot in the last episode. Let's continue that trend, shall we? We are going to take our main gate key here to the Shadow Pokémon Lab. What is it with me just pronouncing all the abbreviations? I don't know. Do I actually have my team with me? I do, yes, and I renamed Twiglet, just like I said I was going to. In fact, for this area, I think I actually want Twiglet out front. Tell you what, yeah, with Espeon, makes sense. I mean, there are two lowest levels. That doesn't make much sense. Oh, I was meant to level up after the last episode, wasn't I? Never mind. Anyway, what could possibly go wrong? Here, with the main gate key, we can put it in the main gate of the Shadow Pokemon Lab here, and it lowers. It's very handy. And before we did see an item box around here. I think, yep, we can get that now. I don't think it's very much worth it. No, it's only 2 full heals, so yeah, it's there if you need it, I guess. I mean, actually, I tell you what, healing items are pretty good for this area because, yeah, this is a huge underground lab. It doesn't look very big from the outside, but it's quite the maze inside. So let's head in and see what we can find. Alright, so we have the door up here, and the card key is needed to open it. In order to get there, what we're going to need to do is interact with this machine here, and press the shutter switch. Alright, and that means we can now go through into the shutter door. It looks like you should be able to interact with this, but I guess you can't. Oh well, I have no idea why they have a separate door, like for the shutter, but they do, so let's head inside here instead. Okay, we do have a PC here so we can save and technically heal if you want to. But yeah, this place, like I said, is a huge maze. There's lots of little nooks and crannies where you expect something to be hiding, but honestly most of the time isn't. Like there's not normally anything there. Let's go over this way. Talk to you. This is discrimination. Why they single me out for these extra assignments? There's still packing left to move. Wait, hang on, what? There's still packing left for the move out of this lab, Grumble. Okay. What, who are you? You're suspicious, therefore you must be intruders. Way to jump the gun and judging a book by its cover, Myron. Alright, so yes, we're going to be facing a lot of researchers, scientists and whatnot, and they're all going to have mainly electric type Pokemon. You know, Voltorb, Electrode, Magnemite, Magneton. Luckily Magnezone wasn't in this game. It's a Kanto Pokemon that gets an evolution in Generation 4. But yeah, nonetheless, we're going to start taking out some of these Voltorbs. So, luckily we do have Rock Slide now with Sudowoodo, which is going to be doing a lot of damage if it hits. It's going to be our main bread and butter here for Twiglet, I should say, not Sudowoodo. I think Sudowoodo does also... Oh no, he takes normal damage from electric type moves. Okay. See, this is the situation where Quagsire would normally be the best Pokemon in the world. Not that it already isn't. I mean, Quagsire is amazing. I'm not prejudiced whatsoever. Or bias, I guess is the right word. So yeah, sadly we don't have any ground moves that are going to be super effective just yet. But we do have Rock Slide, which with the Hard Rock equipped is going to do a lot more damage. But for now, it's fine. Oh, Vulcan has still got the XP share. I should probably take that off him. I guess we can go for a low kick. Alright, see how much that does. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a long one for me. Just because I don't have any super effective moves. A great strategy in here is to have a Pokemon like Quagsire that knows Earthquake, then either having a flying type Pokemon or a Pokemon with Levitate on your team that doesn't take damage from it. What did I do to deserve this? Or alternatively, also a Pokemon which has Protect. Because then, you know, you can protect yourself from the Earthquake. Bah! I'll make you regret seeing me! Shiny. We get the card key. Cool. We need that to go in the gate. Oh, that's the card key. Now we can get into the lab. Okay. Before we go down there, though, let's head down this staircase. This is actually the other side where they blew up the subway entrance from the Under. So, there you go. A little bit of a workaround there. We got that item box that was taunting us. 3 elixirs, nothing to turn your nose at, but really because it heals you, so it's worth it. So, what I was mentioning about there's no healing here, there kind of is because we have this PC and it's a little bit awkward. But what you can do is a little bit of a trick. See, Twiglet here has taken some damage. What we can do is go into our PC here. If you press the Y button, or X actually, it turns your hand yellow, and that just means you can instantly pick up and move Pokemon like that rather than going through the menu. So what we can do is if we take Twiglet, and we just swap it with a different Pokemon, swap it back around again, and put Twiglet back in, Twiglet is now fully healed. So I thought I'd just show that off because it's a way you can get around, you know, going all the way to some different area to heal up. So you see Twiglet is now fully healed again. Yeah, avoids having to go to a different area to fully heal up and whatnot. And it's just a bit quicker. Just a bit quicker. Especially when you don't have a full party to heal up. Alright, there is a key slot. So let's use the card key. And we can go into the lab. So let's head down the elevator. Whether there's like a shaft above it when there's no upper floor, but oh well. Oh, and I really do love the music here, it's great. Now, this place is a bit of a maze. Over here is the exit, so we'll eventually come this way, but yeah, we can't actually go this way just yet. I believe if we go left, I think this is... I think that's the way we're meant to go. It's a complete maze. I honestly can't remember my way around here. Ah, yes, because if we go down here, the downstairs key is needed to open this door. So yeah, we need another key item, which we don't have. Over here, however, there is a scientist, and because they're not really important required battles, I will be skipping these. You better get ready, or Master Iron will... Huh? Why? You two, you're not lab staff? This guy is called Lethco. You two, if you don't vacate the premises, Master Iron will do terrible things to you. So our good old pal Lethco there, oh my goodness, had an Electrike, a Magnemite, and a Chinchou. Just like with Pyrite Cave, I will make note of the Pokemon which they use. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch Vulcan to the front instead of Espeon. And I'm going to give Vulcan back the Charcoal. Just because it's going to be a bit handier here. Espeon, you know, isn't going to do too much damage. Vulcan is going to do super effective hits to Pokemon like Magnemite, which is going to be very handy, as well as Charcoal powering that up, and he doesn't need the XP share anymore. Anyway, try and make our way over here. Oh, hey, intruder alert. We'll find a Cipher Peon. Okay, we have Cipher Peon Cole here, and again, this is a required battle, so I want to show it because it's obviously blocking off the entrance. He has an Apom and a Remoraid. And a little thing to know about all of the Cipher Peons that drop down from the ceiling in the Shadow Pokemon Lab is that whether they are male or female, as long as they drop down from the ceiling and they have a and they're a Cipher Peon, they will have a Shadow Pokemon just like Shadow Apom here. There's not a lot I can say about Apom really. Again, it's a Johto Pokemon that evolves in Generation 4, so evolution is off the docket in this game, and its stats and abilities don't really stand out at all. Same goes for its move pool, since it can't learn Strength for making use of its normal typing and better physical attack stat. Like I said, it just struggles to stand out against other normal types in this game. Furret is better in my opinion. Heck, even Stantler gets Intimidate. Plus we'll be encountering, in my opinion, the best normal type in Colosseum inside the lab here later anyway. And this is actually going to be a bit of a problem for us because, as far as I'm aware, this Remoraid knows Surf. And obviously we are both weak to water at the moment. Obviously Flame Wheel is going to be a little bit less powerful because of the rain, so that's why I went for that again. But yeah, I am actually a little bit worried here that this Remoraid is going to take us out. Like I said, I completely forgot to power up or level up my Pokemon. Excuse. Wait, you use Sunny Day? Are you feeling okay, Remoraid? Is everything okay, buddy? It just powered up Fire-type moves and weakened Water. I'm gonna use Flame Wheel on the Remoraid, and I'm gonna try and catch this Apom. Apom isn't the easiest Pokemon to catch, so I'm hoping that I get a bit lucky here. Obviously, we can't use a Netball to get better odds at that, but we can use some. I'm gonna try a Pokeball. Why not? Let's just go for it. Hail Mary, just throw a Pokeball and hope we get lucky. You. Come on, grab it. Stay in the ball, please. Behave. Be a good Pokemon. To Uncle Dazza. Oh! See, if you don't act like you care, then it'll be alright. Well, that Remoraid was a bit dumb. Honestly, I was kind of hoping that Remoraid would KO one of our Pokemon so that we could send out Watson and get Paralysis going, but hey, I might as well do that myself. Here comes Furret. So I think what I'm going to do with this one, obviously Apom's going to use Fury Swipes again. It doesn't have great moves to pack a punch, and like, it's just like, the sunlight is strong. Apparently it's glowing orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch Watson to the front, and I'm going to try and take out Furret with Twiglet here. But sadly, you know, low kick works better on heavier opponents, and Furret isn't a very heavy opponent. We do have the super effective move backing it up though, but ooh, here comes Shadow Rush. That's a lot of damage for Shadow Rush, actually. Watson's like one of our only Pokemon that can trade blows. We go, there's the... Wait, Flamethrower? Really? Okay. I mean, maybe it thought Sudowoodo was a grass type, like most people do. That was a interesting move. Okay, right, well, let's shake that off. Apom has now been... Oh, I guess because the Flamethrower was powered up because of the sun, right? I am going to go with a Thunder Shock, just a little jolt, just to weaken Apom a little bit, just a smidge. Furret is the fastest Pokemon on the field right now, that's pretty nuts. Oh, and that time it didn't do hardly anything. That's surprising. Hopefully this doesn't do too much. Oh dear, if it uses Shadow Rush, it's dead. If it uses Shadow Rush, it is dead. And we might lose our first Shadow Pokemon here in the Let's Play. Oh, Fury Swipes, okay. I am not going to tempt fate with a Pokeball again. I am 110% using an Ultra Ball. I want to maintain my 100% capture rate so far. And I'm using an Ultra Ball to secure that, I think. Paralyzed in like, with like hardly any health whatsoever. This has got to be alright. Right? Please. Alright, Apom. Can you get a nice cozy Pokeball for you, pal? Look at that. So much room to play around with, and yes! We crammed him in there and he's not getting out. Or her, actually. That was a female Apom. Here we have a weird Pokemon, Castform. Castform's one of those weird Pokemon. Well, it's very unique because it actually changes forms based on the weather. I don't think any other Pokemon does this. And its unique move, Weather Ball, will also change based on the weather as well. So I think it becomes a fire type when Castform is in this form. So it's a pretty interesting Pokemon. It's normally a normal type. Yeah. Sadly, we can't get it in this game. Oh, and the sunlight faded, which means Castform goes back to normal form. Also, if you catch a shiny Castform, its other forms are also shiny locked. So, oh, it's going to use Sunny Day. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, if this Castform here was a shiny, when it formed into its sun form, it wouldn't be a shiny sun form. There is no such thing as like a shiny sun form. Which is a bit bizarre, but I mean, I don't have anything else to say about that, really. It's just strange. Castform has become paralyzed. Fantastic. I'm gonna low kick it. But oh, I guess because it's got like literally 0 weight. Castform just has like no weight whatsoever. So let's Thunder Shock it and just Flail. Because Flail obviously isn't going to do anything right now anyway, because, well, Thunder Shock is going to KO it. Alright, so Castform goes down. Twiglet gains a nice chunk of XP. That's the thing. With Vulcan having all that XP from the XP share, none of our other Pokemon were really leveling up that quickly. Why am I the loser? Because you lost. Rocket scientists. I mean, there's lots of scientists in here, but that guy's not a rocket scientist. Okay, so something to mention. All of the Shadow Pokemon that you can find in Ain's lab here, in the Shadow Pokemon lab, you can infinitely rematch them when you come back here in the post-game after a certain point, so I will make note of that. Another thing to make note of, we have a DNA sample here. So we're going to find 3 of these hidden around the lab. Huh. Can fight you, but we don't have to. We'll find 3 DNA samples hidden around the lab. They'll become important later on. But for now, I'm just going to quickly beat this. You're not supposed to be in the lab without your lab coat. I'm going to beat this trainer real quick. And I'll be right back. You're far too late. There's nothing left here. Foo foo foo. So Odlo here had an electrode Magnemite, and then a Magneton. The Electrode instantly, and I mean instantly, as soon as we went into the match there, used self-destruct. KOing Vulcan, taking Twiglet down to 4 hit points, and also getting a critical hit on his own Magnemite and KOing that, so that was pretty fun. Anyway, if we head up the stairs here, so you're Dazzler, aren't you? The word is you've been wreaking havoc with our plans. We get an instant fight. This one is kind of required since we're right here. No Shadow Pokemon though, so I'll let you guys free of that little bit of information there. Yeah, no Shadow Pokemon, but since it's a required battle, I might as well show it. Because we got to go up in these stairs anyway. So I decided to send out Equilibrium first because obviously fighting type moves are going to be very helpful against these steel types. Intimidate won't really do much there unless they happen to use a steel type move, but triple kicking that Magneton is the way forward in my opinion. We'll also go for a feint attack on it just to get some guaranteed damage just in case this doesn't KO. That first hit was critical though. Got all 3 kicks in there, very nice. I would have preferred it if the last hit was a critical one rather than the first. Actually, if you could raise the critical hit ratio of Hitmontop and then use triple kick, that seems a little bit OP. I might try doing that in Pokemon Sword, because I just streamed a Pokemon Sword stream, in fact last night, because I finished the game, which was pretty cool. And I got a Hitmontop a few days ago, and obviously it learns triple kick quite quickly. I'm a bit worried that this Electrode is also going to self-destruct. No, it's going to use Thunder, okay. Yeah, Electrodes are pretty darn quick, so the Overkill Thunder moves are a bit of a pain. Oh well. I guess we'll send out Espeon, because I've got nothing else that's quick. Oh, Espeon is also paralyzed, that's bad. So I guess I'm going to focus my attention on the Electrode now, since that's going to be more painful Pokemon to take care of out of these two. Why are they getting super lucky with Thunder? I think Thunder normally has a 70% hit rate, but when it's raining, it's always 100%. Really? Or unless you're cheating AI, it's always 100%. Are they gonna take my entire team out? This would be bad. I should have probably healed up. Got Twiglet and I got Watson. Well, Twiglet no way is gonna survive anything that we send out. Or anything that they send out. This could be bad. This could be very bad. Feint attack isn't going to do too much against Electrode. No, it did hardly anything. I was not expecting this. Oh, okay, they finally missed. Okay. Well, Twiglet is going to be too slow to do anything, so hopefully we've got a revive. We do, we've got 2. I think I'm going to revive Equilibrium. And then I'm going to go with Umbreon and I'm going to use a feint attack on Electrode. Comes Thunder again. Please miss. Okay, thank goodness. Feint attack is going to target Electrode, which is good. Man, you see, that does hardly anything. Probably be better off using something like Toxic. Here comes the Thunder again. 3 in a row. Okay, never mind. They are currently 3 for 6, so I'm okay with that. I could go for a low kick on them, but I don't think it's really worth it. If somehow... Ah, dang it. I was going to say, if somehow Twiglet could dodge both the Thunders, then that would be great again, but he didn't. I got a feeling whatever I send out now is going to take a Thunder to the face. I'm going to send out Equilibrium just because I trust it more than Watson to do damage to these Pokemon. Plus it's a bit quicker. Oh, and Intimidate does kind of help, I guess, in case Electrode decides to self-destruct. Though I doubt it will, because he's... Yeah, he is down to his last 2 Pokemon. Oh, that would have been nice if that was a critical hit. Sadly it was not. Oh no, Thunder on Equilibrium, I bet. Oh no. Okay. So we're down to a Watson and Umbreon. I'm just gonna target that, actually, what does Consport even do? I can't even remember. I'm just gonna target that Electrode, get that Electrode out. It missed, fantastic, that means we are gonna move next, and hopefully take out that Electrode. There we go. Okay, so now all we got to take care of is the Magnemite. I love how its eyes bulge out. It's hilarious. Yes, all we got to take care of now is that Magnemite, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's that quick electrode that was causing me issues. Never mind. Watson was our secret weapon all along and I didn't know it. Wow. That was not very effective either. Research a Corin. No, Havoc, please. Oh, no Havoc, please. Not no Havoc, please. Okay. Foo. The shadow Pokemon that were made here have been transported out already. That's all you want. There's no stopping our shadow Pokemon plan now. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take your downstairs key and I'm gonna get on out of here. Guys, I desperately need to level up a little bit. And also maybe look at teaching my Pokemon some different moves. Maybe, I'm not too sure about that. So, on the way back to the shelter, yeah, I guess I'll go back to the shelter. I will say thank you all very much for watching this episode of Pokémon Colosseum. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one where we head deeper into the lab.